strength mods.
Yeah. I don't hate it. It's incredibly ballsy though. Like Boom would be putting everything, every bit of chips.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay, yeah.
The green man, the one true king.
I like it. It gives them more tower push, you know, use not just one win condition on your side, which is nice. And of course, against the Chronosphere, against the RP, you don't really care all that much. You've got that secondary life that you can just go back to. So I think it's a nice way for them to round out the draft.
So it gives them good tower push, gives them good scalability, but is it enough here, lads? Where's the panel curse going to go this time?
Oh, I'm cursing TNC for sure.
All right.
So you're picking TNC.
Yeah, I'm picking TNC.
All right, Polgot's going to go with TNC. What about you, Danog, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to go TNC as well.
You're going to go with TNC as well. All right, looks like my panel here have decided to curse TNC. I'm going to go with Boom and see who's going to be correct here on our panel. We're going to hand it over to our casters. It's going to be Lyrical and Trent.
And those long cooldowns, well, what if you just die twice? So there you go. Aegis, buyback, and reincarnation will be there to help us out. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess that's another one of our fresh Arcanas, too. So, you're harvesting some bones here on Dream of Soul. And look at that beautiful axe. That's a hell of a weapon right there. I like this. But in combination with the Shadow Fiend, man, we got Arcanas all over the place. They have 3 Arcanas on their team and 1 on the enemy.
They're gonna win then, right? That's the way that works.
Simple arithmetic, my good man.
FBZ, gotta run, gotta hide, but March chasing, they can't get in range. FBZ's out of there. This might set them up to get 3 bounty runes, actually. They're gonna need to move over and contest this on Dreamocell, most likely, or they're just gonna leave. Wait, what's happening?
He'll just run over on Dreamocell, and then theoretically, though, you might see the skewer from the high ground from KP.
Yeah. Tim's.
But then you have skewer, so.
And Makoto, they can't really come up there and contest again. They need to be careful not to show on Gabby, though. If they show there, that might signal that they can come in and contest up the high ground. We'll have to see. Kez walks on forward, has a Photic Shield already. March thinking about going in there, and as you said, skewers available potentially. Wow! Hello! Well, he's stuck up there while KP's gonna go pick up a couple bounties, and that's
I'll
gonna
just
be,
go grab those, good sir.
That's 3 for TNC. And Dreamocell, what you doing up there, buddy? He's gonna TP out.
But imagine if Tim's had TP'd bottom.
Ooh. Would have been the dream.
And he had an OBS too. What even happens then? What if Tim's just TP's bottom and OBS? Oh, well, his TP wouldn't have been ready. Never mind.
Yeah.
I guess there you go. It's nerfed, guys. Cliffing is nerfed.
But if Tim's was there, just in general, then it would have been a problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be a huge problem.
I think you just lose at that point, right? Like,
I think so. Like, if that TP gets canceled, I mean, you do have 3 TPs though.
yeah.
So, I mean, but you could actually just come back in a minute, and you'd have an OBS ward. So then, well, I'm just glad that didn't happen. As exciting as that is to theorize and analyze, we'll actually have real Dota here and not a throwaway game. So, Dreamocell starts the harassment onto KP. Kesu did start with the Aphotic Shield.
Right.
Even though it's just him versus the Mag right now. So, we'll probably be helping him get into the curse, I would think.
Yeah, eventually to trade a little bit more effectively. I guess the other argument is that if you're trading with a Photic Shield on you, that's also going to be better trade than you might see otherwise.
Oh, that's a nice combo.
Pulls him back in underneath the tower. Kez with the toss and the skewer, taking a lot of... They can't quite bring him down, though.
Pretty sweet alley-oop play, though. And
like
nearly level 2 for KP during all that, which could have been quite bad. Another toss back.
Oh.
The shield though, but man, boom! You know, we've heard the panel talk about this a little bit too. This ABBA that they're really into, and not many other teams opt for it. I think they mentioned that No Tail's been playing a little bit too, but it's a really tough support to make work.
Yeah, it is.
It's not what it was with the deny potential before.
No, and I think that, like, particularly you see that just not miscoiling. It's a completely different style of play that you have to take. And now going to be able to pick up a salve, head back into the lane afterwards. Should mention, mid lane, Armel is kicking it right here. 13-4 versus 6-0 on Makoto. He's really giving him the business.
Yeah, Lena is one of the lane killers these days. I feel like we only really get SF into those melee matchups these days.
Yeah, definitely not as often seeing it this way around. And a toss back over to the side again. Kezcute pulled in while contesting the wave a little bit more. And you can see that he is just going to have to retreat away again. A little bit too scary. But yeah, mid is going to be a tough one for Makoto. Obviously, getting more souls will be helpful. But Armel should be able to kind of keep the pressure on here, you'd think.
And top lane looks really good for Boom. I mean, Tide and Rubik versus Oracle and Void. Consistent damage over time from the Tide Hunter. So not a lot you can do as the Void to like abuse your time walk to stop that harass. And Hyde should be able to mess with March and the poles quite a bit as well. As you can see, they've already sentry just to control it. March is grabbing the aggro on it so that he can't pull left there. Whoa.
Yeah, well played. And down bottom, the toss afterwards, make sure they don't get the silence, but the setup for some pretty good damage on the KP afterwards with the stun coming from the Wraith King. So very like tanky ass. I mean, it's just 4 strength heroes in a lane beating on each other, basically bottom.
And it is a very good situation for the ABBA is one thing. Like, this is the kind of lane where I think you can completely get away with it too, because you have a rather aggressive position 1 here on the Wraith King.
Ooh, an FBZ drawing first blood, taking out March.
Yeah, I was waiting for the room battle down bottom as Tim's just take it up and keeps chasing Kezcute.
He keeps the punches
Mango.
on. Maybe a chance. He does have Avalanche as well, but not going to go for the full dive.
Yeah, it's too risky. Although, if he with the full combo, oh, he's chasing the courier.
Tim's thinking they're over there, drops the ward, and that's going to be the end of the chase probably. So he wants to make something out of that rotation at least, which does make sense. And maybe can set up there. They do scan, but it's not going to spot him. Avalanche afterwards, toss back onto Armel. Tim's making the plays happen, but a raise, a second one could come out. They find 1 kill. Makoto miss uphill. They can't get him. Oh my God. The save coming with that miscoil from Kezcute.
Makoto's like, yeah, but you didn't even fill my bottle.
Damn.
Yeah, big save there. And it's the 5-minute mark anyway, so Makoto can just stack the camp, grab his bounty, and be quite content. So well done. Very unfortunate for Tim's. Tries to get that early action going again. But now he has his Tranquil Boots, so he's very fast.
I don't know if that miss uphill would have changed anything. It looked like it was close enough that it would have been a kill, but might not have mattered anyways. But good rotation from the ABBA, helps make sure he's fine. Down bottom, you can see KP just getting beat on a little bit by these skeletons. And
yeah, and you can see Dreama so queued up there. Like they've got RP, they've got Chrono, they have Avalanche and Toss, and they have LSA. So I don't know how much I'm going to be swinging. So I'm buying the Radiance.
Stand there and do damage. Be a pest. Our skewer back underneath the tower. Dreamless gonna summon some skeletons, and that keeps him from being in too much trouble.
Oh, that's a cute play.
Yeah.
That was all off the back of him trying to mess with that catapult. Try and like time his stun to make sure he gets the last on the catapult, and KB's just like, I'm
Avalanche. Ooh, light strike array going to connect, and does have Laguna, but can't quite get there in time. Try and burst down Makoto. Nice catch-up performance by the SF so far. Granted, a little bit under Armel still, but it's not anything to write home about. And you can see that across all the lanes, things looking pretty good for all the cores.
Yeah, not too shabby. They're starting to catch up with Gabby a little bit too. He was a little bit behind. There's again another toss back to LSA.
Well, and Armel has to run away here. Hyde, telekinesis, pulls him in. Pops the, oh, that was well done. To take off the little stacks of the stuns, or the silence potential.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0 so far as we hit the 7-minute mark, and getting a look at those net worths. Tide actually sitting up on top for FBZ. He is going to rotate into the jungle with level 6, and they're going to take over that stack.
It's all under a ward, so they at least know this is happening, but I don't think they can contest.
No, this is terrifying. It goes down so quickly. Maybe he can steal some of these creeps here. It does take a couple of them away.
He got a lot of them over.
That was pretty big.
That was all, he got almost all of them.
FBZ, he's still there. Has Ravage available. Do they bring him down in time? Laguna, it's not enough. The stick on the hood came out in time, but the Chrono is going to land afterwards. Tim's trying to keep the rest of them away. That also cost the Shadow Fiend. Over on the other side, the toss in from the Tiny, and they're going to take 2.
I mean, he got the Ravage off, but there was no one really there. They were kind of stuck down in the river and on the low ground, and they just don't have that much damage to throw into it. So great job contesting there between the LSA and just bringing so many heroes. I didn't think that they would want to commit that much, but the Chrono really helped there.
Big winner in all of this, of course, is going to be Dreamocell, though. Gets a free lane to himself, pressures down bottom, takes the tower. Looking very, very good. He is currently top net worth and has the Midas done. Didn't even have to go boots. That's what that rotation gets.
Oh my god, it's Purge Cast the Pub episode 17. Iron Branch Skeleton King. It's back. Oh, we're going in the past.
Time is a flat circle.
More branches.
Well, hide. Run into him for a moment along with Gabby. I guess the other thing we haven't talked a ton about is going to be this Magnus playing around with giving him power to the Void. Obviously amazing for him later on.
Cleaned up that other stack that kind of got ignored when that whole fight broke out, and Armel stole everything else with the Dragon Slave.
Right. Yeah, that part's nice. So as the early game keeps on closing down and we're still sort of in the laning phase, I think the biggest worry that I have if I'm TNC is there hasn't been like any pressure on Dreamocell at all.
Yeah, that's going to start though, because they've done the full rotation top, so Gabby TP'd out. The Chrono isn't there for another 40, so that is true, because it's kind of hard to bring him down without that, although they could just go for like an RP Laguna Blade.
Yeah. He is saving a point as well, though.
Yeah, and he just straight up takes it now.
Yeah.
Not playing any more games.
No. As we get close to the 10-minute mark, and Runes looks like they're going to be able to sneak one OR away here as March is right in position. Hello.
He's crafty.
And his TP's away.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Peasy.
TP's mid too. No panic.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit the double tap.
Is under attack.
There is a Radiant Observer ward right on top of Gabby right now, but there's no real way that they can make a play. Although Tim's, he's got Makoto in his sights.
He's calling for someone to TP.
But they can't get there in time. It looks like.
Guys, come on, please. That's too late.
Armel's TPing now, but yeah, as you said, it's already past the time when something effective could happen.
And now they see him on the off-sentry combo.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't have mattered anyways. FBZ takes over the unsafe farming area. And KP steals away some creeps. Perfect. What you love to see. Both teams feeling fairly confident, just sort of waiting until we get to the later stages here. But they do have a nice answer as this game goes on for FBZ with just the Chrono. If they can bring them down in the duration of it.
I want to see Makoto pop off. That's what I want to see.
Yeah?
Yeah. We got Yule's SF. Like, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
This thing's fun to watch.
Toss back there. Trying to chase, but nothing yet on the Shadow Fiend. Is Hyde just going to die to March?
He got Chrono.
Good kill. He's got to be careful right now. Makoto just got the Yules along with the Fated Brooch. And I don't know if they're going to see... Run away.
Are fortified.
Retreat.
So they back out of there.
Yeah, but Chrono down, so Dreamocell can play a little bit more aggressive in this mid lane. They want to hold this tower because we're thinking about that first Roche. More so for Boom because they have the SF, minus armor eventually coming online. Then they'll be heading into the pit with the Wraith King. Skeleton King. Sorry, Leoric, my bad.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. How dare I
said that
besmirch
earlier,
his
too.
Royal Highness.
There as well. So they pressure in towards mid now, and with an Aphotic Shield Tidehunter, he is definitely going to get Ravage off. No question about that one.
Yeah, he only had level 1 Kraken last time too, and he still got it off.
Yeah.
Of
So
course,
tier
that's
1
probably what
power
cost him an extra couple hundred HP.
starting to fall.
Dire's middle tower
Moves on
has
in,
fallen.
gets the tower, backs away afterwards. Easy as pie.
This is gonna feel a lot like game 1.
Yeah.
Very similar, where there's not really anyone who's like hunting for ganks and kills. It's mostly pressuring towers and creating fights off of objectives like Roche and tier 2s.
Dire's top
Because
tower
like, who
is
wants to
under
make
attack.
plays on TNC?
Yeah, nobody right now until the
Only
Shadow Blade
Armel.
comes out.
Armel's the only one.
And he is going to be getting a Shadow Blade, so he'll probably be looking to hunt people and needing to make those kills happen.
Yeah, and likewise, Tim's will be getting the Blink Dagger there too. So
Right.
I'd say Makoto's probably a little disappointed. Hasn't
Yeah.
gotten anything down with his Yules.
Yeah, that's a frustrating thing, I'm sure, for him as well.
He must think they have like a Warden here or something, the way Tim's is playing. I think Tim's, oh well, maybe not anymore. Oh,
They
but
did
wait, the
just
coverage from
deward it.
Armel.
Yeah, they're waiting. They know. Waiting for a bit of a step too far. Kodo. They're
They
just
can
waiting.
literally see Makoto right now.
This is really good. Light Strike Array. They get the Yule Scepter lift up. And poor Makoto. Oh my god, dude. They baited that so hard. That
It must have been getting kind of annoyed with how long it was taking.
I know. Damn. So the thing about that was that they had just dewarded in here as well.
Yeah.
By Boom. So they thought that they were safe, but they were not.
That was definitely a tip moment. I don't know, too much respect or something going on here. You gotta tip the hell out of that SF right there.
Now, the flip side to all of this is that it's still just AFK farming for the Wraith King. Dreamless is going to have his Midas back up again. This is going to be Relic done. He is mega
Dire's
farmed.
bottom tower is under
That's
attack.
true. And they have the Toxel now as well for Tim, or for Hyde. Right?
Chrono just landing it, trying to bring him down in time. Light Strike Array afterwards, and no way to get out, and no point in ravaging. So they kill off the Tide. In the moves.
Radiant's
Wow,
bottom
didn't even need
tower
the Laguna. Took almost 1,200 damage throughout that. Only 3 bashes. Gabby with that Mask of Madness. That's a little disappointing.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Man.
fallen.
Not what you want to see, but on the other side for TNC right now, Tim's just got his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, and with Armel helping out there, that's going to help fuel him in towards the Shadow Blade too. So it's go time now for TNC.
That's what it feels like.
And
They don't
Makoto,
have-
yeah, he still hasn't gotten his play either. So that's the
Dire's
real
top tower is
frustrating
under
part.
attack.
Is he's going to get caught. And here's a play for you, Makoto.
Fortified.
I mean, you can definitely RP this if you want.
Oh, he faked the LSA. Dang, that was pretty sick. And now Laguna Blade comes out, takes him down before the Ravage. KP Mechanism going to be popped, walks away from FBZ. Oh, wow. They completely outplayed him. Time dilation afterwards. Bashes come out. FBZ will get the Kraken, but in a ton of trouble as they're going to get the Avalanche toss back play onto Hyde. Going to bring him down as well. And my goodness, they are just dismantling them right here.
Yeah, on the one hand, Dream is all the gold, but he is not helping at the moment.
No, not in the least bit. And they will eventually finish off Kezcute also. And Dreamocell, I mean, he's got the Relic done, but not quite Radiance yet, and not been able to join his team for the fights. Oh my god, Makoto. Oh my god, is he dead again?
Not
Dude,
yet.
they're hunting.
Radiant's
Makoto
middle
tries to
tower
done ring
is
around the
under
rosy,
attack.
shows back again mid there, and they ping, but they won't be able to get him.
Yeah, they have the blink too. Pause there. Some Kale.
Wow. As we take a look at that fight yet again, the Ravage came out, but they were just able to follow up with it.
I mean, it's pretty much the same as the last Ravage, where hits a lot of heroes, but we don't have anything yet. Especially when SF is like the big hero. You want to be following up on your Ravages.
Yes. Yeah, man, Makoto has just not really been able to have a game, it feels like. Right now, 1-2-0, and has not been able to make things happen with this early Yule's build. Did go back for the Boots of Travel afterwards, so it feels like he knows he kind of just has to sit back and try and AFK farm a bit.
Yeah, his game really stinks now, though. I'm sure he's not feeling too hot. It's really a hero that you're... I mean, it's supposed to be kind of free, like, especially the first couple, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to do when this guy just shows up and yules you? You're supposed to die. That's the answer. They don't have any heroes that should be surviving that. But very just good map movements, as well as predictions from TNC as to what he was trying to do. And good ward coverage. Now, similarly, there's excellent ward coverage over that top part of the map right now. Spotting Gabby. They've done this like double ward situation where you're trying to ensure that you have some vision over this part of the map, but it hasn't paid off for them. No. Now, then again, it's only a 1K lead right now.
Right, and that's I think one of the things to keep in mind is that like this has all been fighting before Dreamless Cell comes online and starts to like battle with them, and now with Radiance, I don't know how much he's gonna want to try and still fight, because you still, you know, it's not like he's crazy hard to kill. It does still have level 2 ulti.
Is he really doing this? The Dream's still joking. Oh, wait, you're gonna go Octarine after?
Yeah, Octarine for Rage King. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not even like there's a crazy good reason for Manta here.
Yeah, it's I think that it is a lot for like the wave push out thing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I was expecting him to go like Blink BKB or something, like actually fighting.
Yeah. Maybe they're just feeling with like how far behind Makoto is, they can't fight. I don't know. Maybe he switches it up too. He could go something else eventually. They do have the D ward here now as TNC. They are very grouped together, and so too is Boom.
Fake Roche.
Smoke inside. Makoto not caught in that smoke. They're going to be fighting right by this ward.
And they ran Kescute in, so they faked that they're in there. Oh, Armel, he Shadow Blitz
still in this.
He sees them all.
Oh my god, this is really scary. And trying to find Dream himself. He got stunned. How did that work? He got the stun. March still going to back away there for the moment, trying to find a jump, but it looks like they're not going to go. Damn, dude.
How did he just like get a spell and not die?
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Fear of the Ravage, I guess, the biggest thing. Tim's not able to take back over this outpost as it's the 19-minute mark, so it looks like Boomer actually going to get both outposts here. Very interesting. And you would imagine that coming forward now, TNC are going to want to finish off some type of a pipe or something to help deal with the Radiance.
They could Roche right now because they should know they're going to go to that bottom outpost. Now Tim's is pinging Roche too.
They can't take the tier 2 though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, that makes way more sense.
So Dreamless Cell, the one still standing guard. And Radiance, they don't have Blink yet on KP, so like actually running in there and fighting is very difficult. Top lane, Tim's just going to clear that wave away. All the skeletons will do their own pushing stuff, and Dreamless Cell is scary. This guy is like very hard to deal with at this point. He's actually going to go for AC instead.
All right, anything but Manta, I'm fine with.
Yeah, man, this is a tough one. I think the only saving grace you've got for, well, not the only saving grace, but one of the saving graces you have for TNC is that the SF is still fairly poor, but he's starting to catch up a little bit to the Lina.
I don't know. I still kind of favor TNC a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they have the chrono, they have the RP, and they have the better game still. But I guess Makoto is catching up more than I had anticipated. He's basically even with Armel at this point.
Yeah,
only a couple hundred gold behind.
Armel, if he can get into that BKB in a decent timing, it would be pretty good. As Kescute, FBZ, and Hyde all grouped together mid as they're pressuring bottom. So TNC not wanting to give up a similar situation where they lose a tier 2 and then outpost again, but they're just going to retreat, still holding the Radiant jungle. Very interesting. Smoke up. And gonna run on in here. KP will be the one that breaks the smoke as Makoto shows himself. Lift up. Got him just like that. Tries to run away. What did he get? He got the skewer. And they will kill KP.
Only level 1 at the very least.
Yeah.
So nothing too crazy to give up.
Yeah.
But that or there for defending the Roche pit.
Way better than giving up Empower at this point, I think.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Uh-oh. Tim's. TP's away. Ravage me. Oh, they got there with Hyde. And the toss back the other way. TNC gonna lose a couple heroes here as they managed to bring down Tim's.
Yeah, they glyph bottom, but I would think, are gonna stick around for this. March is still covering Gabby to just give him an out.
Dire's middle tower
But they're gonna
is under
also
attack.
just trade that bottom tier 2 for the Roche right now, because I don't think they want to fight.
Radiant's bottom
Well done by
tower is
Boom.
under attack.
Made some really solid movements here.
Oh,
and
they're trying to jump Armel. They have this obs that's very sneaky. I didn't even see it.
yeah,
Hidden by Armel right now.
yeah, getting
Right
some
inside the camp.
really good vision indeed.
It's like camouflaged. Oh, I also have the autumn colors on, which probably isn't helping.
Yeah, that's fair. Take over the outpost. Blink Dagger done now for Mag. It's actually taking them a while to finish this, but TNC.
Well, look how they're sitting in it.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even have Makoto inside. They're just
No.
like, Dreamacell do it.
And this is really
Kind of hoping they fight them.
I think this is really good by TNC too, just to not be showing, because it allows all the rest of their team to like farm up around the map while it's going on. All right, 23 minutes, Aegis there. It is on Dreamacell, so you really can't try and focus this guy now.
Yeah, and it's not like there's no point going defusal, obviously, because he's almost 20 anyway. So if he had any thoughts of that,
Yeah.
and Gabby just went straight for the MKB and said, just noticed that he was clearly going Radiance, so he just said, all right, well, I do not feel like missing all my attack.
Blink Ravage right away onto Armel, but he just Shadow Blades and walks away. That wasn't great.
Invisibility equals invincibility.
RP, another solo one to use. Chrono him too. Apparently it's the mood.
But what? What just happened? Did he not have that dust, or did he just say like, okay, never mind, this isn't a fight?
I'm not sure. Well, they used Ravage, so I mean, I guess if they didn't want to fight with it.
I guess they just didn't like what they saw. Maybe he thought there was like more heroes or something there. I'm not sure. A little bit odd.
Well, they have Chrono available.
Dire's structures are
Um,
fortified.
And Armel going to push out top as Makoto still doing perfectly fine. The wraparound's coming. Gabby gonna try and jump away from this one. They meet back up with Makoto. No Ravage still. They do have Chrono follow-up if they wanted to, but doesn't look like they're gonna go.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, where did
tower
Tim's
is
find all
under
this
attack.
gold?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Has he just been farming waves or something?
I think
Now he has Blink, Glimmer, and Yules in 10 gold. He's gonna have Yules. Like what? How did he catch him the tide?
not exactly sure.
I think he's actually just been pushing waves.
These things.
Well, it also is they've sacked KP, right? That's the main thing. Is that KP has been running around trying to keep the Empower up and doing more jungling, whereas thus putting the pressure onto Tim's to push out these waves.
Money to burn.
He actually is keeping an Imp Claw for himself, which is really interesting.
But Tim's, you have the Void. You could have gone Eggs build. But at the same time, I actually think his build's more important because it just means that like they rely so much on Ravage.
Yes.
It's kind of like a one go because they still haven't built Blink on the Wraith King either. So they have this like either cheeky combo of the SF or it's just a Ravage play. And so if you can interrupt that with these defensive items, then that's big for you. Spell Seal out. It's going to be the Time Walk. Armel's going to catch, but they have to Chrono if they want this.
Ravage back off cooldown soon. Jump in. Abatos blows him up. Just absolutely destroyed. And now they kill off the Wraith King and just going to run away. March trying to escape from this one. And the slowdown's going to be there. Not quite enough. Yule Scepter jump away. Not going to do anything either. So the only person they're going to get with this is March.
Okay, well, they do have the Ravage back up now, though. It was just a few seconds ago at FBZ. So that was a timely initiation from Tim's to make sure they did get that kill before that might have come back from FBZ, or he's still cracking away from the Void and the Lina. But yeah, that's a TNC win there, forcing that buyback while that's still Aegis on the Radiant.
Yeah,
for another minute.
It's sort of that wait out game that you gotta have now for TNC. If they're able to wait another minute before forcing another fight like that, I mean, it's crazy that they were able to still get the Wraith King in that moment, even just the one time. But his ulti is back up again, so it doesn't really end up mattering.
Middle tower is under attack.
The bigger kill was, of course, FBZ, which is more permanent.
Quite a bit more.
Paladin sword picked up now for the Shadow Fiend as we get the 27-minute mark. And in the meantime, Enchanted Quiver for Lina, that's a nifty one.
It must be good on Dreamus, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like that seems crazy strong.
His skeletons get the Ring of Aquila aura, at least.
I think he hangs out with them. I don't think he parties with those mere peons.
It's true. And a regen is also pretty nice, I think, because he doesn't have anything else for that.
That is true. His mana is 5.1 even with rings, so.
Okay. So 28 minutes. It's a 3,000 gold lead as the Aegis is going to expire. 5-11. And again, nobody really there to make moves.
Yeah, as we said, it's mostly objectives, and now it's going to be Roche. So everyone's kind of poking, hoping they can find that pick off that lead into the armor again.
They get Hyde. That's the kill they needed. A good bash, though. Dreamocell throws out the stun, just getting absolutely chunked now by RL. And the right clicks keep on coming, finds himself a bash, very low. RPUs, they get the SF. Oh my god, KP did it. And now afterwards, they got Chrono gonna land onto the Wraith King, just gonna absolutely dismantle him. Armel somehow manages to get the kill steal there. And they're gonna bring down this as well. TNC, brilliant plays.
Yeah, they're finding the majority of the outplays almost throughout all these games. It feels like even when the fights look kind of even, they just, I know, Armel, man, risky the way he's initiating, but the vision coverage just doesn't seem to be there from Boom, and they're getting burnt by it.
Well, and the other thing is that even if you do happen to go on to Armel, March is right behind him. The strength of this Oracle, as tier 3 tower is going to fall. Rax afterwards. Up top, FB, some split push going. This is a Tide Under. What the hell is he gonna do?
Kill the wave.
All you got, man. Toss back onto KezQ. Got him again. No ulti in time. It was 5 seconds on cooldown, and they're just going bottom. They're gonna get 2 sets of racks off of this, maybe.
I mean, if FBZ doesn't show, but they'll at least just poke the tier 3 and they'll head back. The wave's not coming. Man, Makoto needs to find a game, dude. It's painful. I can feel the anguish inside of him right now because it feels like he's contributed almost nothing. He's hit some creep waves, but at least Dreamocell is making me scared if I'm on the Dire, even if he is 1-1-1. Makoto, there was a big need for him in the past 2 games. To be fair, it is another situation where they're putting a ton of pressure on his hero. Right. And perhaps in slightly unfair situations, much like the Wind Ranger game, but if they're gonna have a hope here, he's got to step up, and he's missed some big moments. It's not even step up, he needs to overperform. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, but at the same time, that's what the draft was built to do for him, right? That's what they're depending upon him to do, is fulfill this role, even if that role is maybe a bit large. So we'll have to see what they can do. And a couple of outplays. I think, again, well, we're going to have to hold that thought, as they're thinking about walking high ground here. That would be a death wish. And avalanche toss, dude, again. Got him caught, gotta run. Trying to escape. KP runs in. Here's the RP. Can they do this though? Dreamless pulled back in. And Gabby, Armel just beating the crap out of him. And I don't even know if they, oh, Ravage onto the PK reactions from both. Oh, don't need to go into FPZ anymore. They turn on to Dreamless Cell, take him down. Yule Scepter lift up the beautiful Proto comes from Gabby as they will get a triple kill. Kescute also to fall. Damn.
Yeah, they can't get that initial stun to set up these Ravages.
Burns, doesn't
No.
it?
And so there's just an impossible task for FBZ of just like, what can I do if they have BKBs?
True. It's
According to the recap, Makoto did 1 raise.
oh my god. Yeah, it might just, I don't know, they have to buy back now. Buy back with the Skeleton King as well, but I don't know if they care that much. They canceled the TP in because he was gonna die. Ulti still, oh, it's off cooldown actually. Chrono, his whole team, Ray, amazing. This is how they solve it. Oh, that was what it was. Okay, good play there by Rubik.
Yeah.
Not bad. Dreamless Cell, looks like he's gonna end up going down. God, these Chronos from Gabby. They're gonna bring down the Wraith King afterwards. Pretty play by TNC.